Good morning, Covington Cougars. This is Mr. Wazagan
Manny.
with your live on day
1.
announcements. Yes, he did say day 1. Sorry, we've been really off on getting our day 5 announcements on here, and Manny actually had our last week's day 5 announcements, right?
Yeah.
And we forgot. I had a meeting that I went to, and I forgot all about this guy. Sorry, but he's been getting me every day. So I said, you know what? We're going to be doing them today on a day 1.
Alright.
All right, sounds good. So with that being said, everybody, please join us for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, sir. We do have, since it's Friday, we do have the weekend, as well as since we have Monday off for President's Day, we do have several birthdays. So happy birthday today to Gabriela Barrera, and happy birthday this weekend to Yara Ait Mohammed, Giovanni Aranda, Sebastian Vetter, Natasha Hajduk, and William Stakovich. When you have a moment, and your teacher has a moment for you, come on down to the office for your birthday surprise. All right. Additionally, as we do with whenever we have a guest here, we have some books that we've been reading. So, would you like to go first, or would you like me to?
I'll do it.
All right.
So,
talk to us about the book you're reading. Tell us why and all that good stuff, sir.
So I've been reading. Well, actually, our whole class been reading Esperanza Rising. It is like a book about the 1924s to 30s, and it was about how the farm workers and there wasn't a union about them. And we actually just finished it a few weeks ago.
All right.
It was a pretty good book.
Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Ending was...
Oh, wait, don't give too much away.
The ending was...
How was the book overall, though?
The book overall was good.
All right. How many stars? Between 0 and 4 stars?
I'll give it a 4.
All right. Sounds like a good book to me. So if you have not read it, and I believe all of 5th grade is reading it, so if you're interested, great book right here. And, there is also, I always look for it whenever I see a book. I always say, if I really like that book, I always like to see if that person has any other books. And it says right there, from the author of The Dreamer. So maybe that's another interesting book to pick up next, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So the book I have, and what I'm trying to do this week, what I'm trying to do recently is pick out books from our reading bookshelves in the hallways. So every book that I share, you'll be able to find on any of those emergency reading bookshelves. And the one I picked here is called Earth, Our Planet in Space. Sorry, I couldn't read this going backwards, but I picked this one because, as I was telling Manny, I was a science teacher for about 10 years, and when I was a kid, I just loved space and astronomy so much, so anytime I see something like that, I always want to pick it up. And this one I really like because it's got some really cool images that go with it, too. So check this one out. You can find this book and all the other books that I share on our reading emergency bookshelves in the hallways.
I know one 5th grader would like to read that book.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
You got a recommendation? You want to give him a shout-out, or you want them to try to figure out who?
Oh, I want to figure out.
All right, okay, so Manny's calling out a 5th grader saying this is something that might interest them. This one is actually located, though, on the bookshelves closest to 4th grade, but anybody can pick those books out. And last thing, one of the things that we were talking about before we started recording is we were starting to talk about what are some things as a school that we can improve on, and something that Manny and I both kind of noticed is that some of our bathrooms are not the cleanest that they could be, especially by the end of the day. What are some things that you see in the bathrooms that are not as clean as they could be?
I seen like paper towels on the ground, like watered.
Okay.
And like they don't like make it into the garbage.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing I kind of see too, walking down the hallways, and sometimes you see that paper towel that is on the ground when it's right next to the garbage can and should be in the garbage can.
Yeah, one day,
so Manny and I were both, oh, I'm sorry, do you have a story?
Yeah, no, one day, I went in there, I saw like so many paper towels. Mm-hmm. It was not good.
Okay, so Manny and I were both thinking, hey, you know what? We should just share that because I think other people might see it too, and maybe that's something that we can all work on because there are bathrooms by every grade level, so everybody in the school that uses the washroom is responsible to help keeping those clean. And Manny and I said, hey, at the end of the day, on Friday, we're going to walk around and we're going to check to make sure that they're clean. Because I think that's something that we probably could be working on, making sure that we're making Covington look as good as it possibly can. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, sir, any last words for the audience before we leave?
Don't just have a great day, make it a fantastic day.
Oh, wow, changing it up on me, huh? All right. Well, my name is Mr. Wazig, and I'm with
Manny.
And we're saying see you later.